Taxi Vlog 328. Actually, I think it's Taxi Vlog 338. Something like that. It is New Year's Day. It is the first of the 2015. It is now 6:52 p.m. and I'm only getting started. It seems that I have strained my voice a little bit last night, or I'm coming down with something. Who knows? Well, the week started off quite well. I ended up taking home, well, I took home a good chunk on Monday night. It seemed that all the other drivers disappeared after midnight, and that's when it started getting going. That seems to be the way much of December was. There was nothing at the beginning of the shift, and then it got busier. And it was pretty smooth the Monday night, and I had an airporter at the end, so I took that to the airport, and it was good. That was Monday. Now Tuesday I was not expecting much at all. Tuesday I was expecting it to be totally flat dead because Wednesday night was the New Year's Eve. Well, it wasn't exactly dead. It was a little better than your average Tuesday. Once again, I started connecting later on, and people were being generous in the terms of tips. So I did well on Monday and Tuesday night. So I'm going, okay, this is all right. I can have some work done to my car, not this car, but my own private personal vehicle, because I have a wheel bearing that's been making some humming. I don't know if it's in the front or in the back, but it's on the right side. I'm pretty sure there. And I figure if it's a front one, well, we might as well get the CV joints replaced at the same time, because that makes noise sometimes when you turn sharply. So I made enough money, I think, on Monday and Tuesday to take care of that problem. And then last night, New Year's Eve, I came out and I came out here and at about 6:30, and not much happened until I think I had one trip right after about 15 minutes, and then after I dropped that off, there was a little bit of time in between. I watched a video or two, and I think I was halfway through a video and got another call, and then by 7 o'clock it started moving, and I didn't stop until 6 in the morning. I went and went and went and went. Only once or twice did I get sent to somewhere where the people were gone or didn't answer their phone. Most of the time they were right there, and quite surprised to see me, because they were being told that'll be an hour wait or a half-hour wait or whatever over the phone. But I played it in such a way that I only got new calls. The calls had to be under 10 minutes old and closer than 5 minutes away. So if it was over 10 minutes old, and if it would take me more than 5 minutes to get to it, reject. And that way I kept people in the car and the meter running much longer or much more than if I would have done a first in, first out kind of approach to the night. With New Year's, people call 3 or 4 different cab companies, and if you're not there first, you don't get it. You'll end up, coming to places where nobody wants a cab. So that's it. If it's over 10 minutes, reject. If it takes more than 10 minutes to get there, forget it. And the other thing is, no matter where I was last night, on New Year's Eve, it doesn't matter where you are, there's going to be a call nearby. This thing is going to try and send you to a call that's farther away but older, but you have to be the judge and say, no, that's too far, or it's too old, or I want something closer. And that's what I did for the most part. A few times I would be letting somebody out, and somebody else would be getting in at the same time. There was one call, or there was one trip, I took the girl downtown. Took her right downtown. right down to the Strathcona Hotel, which was swarming with people. And as I pulled up in front of the place, there were no cabs around, but there was people everywhere. And while I was trying to get paid, people were tapping on my window wanting to get in. I felt like a great big egg with all these sperm floating around me trying to get in, trying to fertilize me. But when the girl finally paid, she unlocked the door. Somebody else got in the same door that she got out of, because I did not unlock the doors. I was quite happy to. I would have driven away with all these people swarming around me. So, took care of that, and then I took her where she was, them where they were going, whatever. And it was just busy, just non-stop, just one right after another, connected all the time. There was always something nearby, even if in the one or two instances where there was nobody there, they didn't want a cab, then I'd have another call waiting for me, like real soon, and right nearby, and pretty fresh. So I didn't waste a lot of time driving for nothing empty. I did in excess of $600 gross, in excess of $500 directly in my pocket. I'd say that's a good night's work. I made $50 an hour for myself. Oh, you. Yeah, 11 hours I worked. From 7 till 6, pretty much. Even though I was out here at 6:30, nothing happened the first half hour. Yeah, well, that was New Year's. New Year's was good. I'm glad it's over. I'm still tired. My voice, of course, is strained. Getting behind on videos because I didn't have a chance to look at any last night. Didn't have a chance to see any this morning because I fell asleep after Skyping with my mother on the computer. And in the evening I was getting ready to go to work, and then Cindy called, so I didn't get a chance to view videos there. I talked with Cindy. She's doing good in Alberta. I'll be seeing her in a few days when she gets back. Monday night I gotta go pick her up at the airport. And I got the heat on a little high in here, so I will probably watch a video or two, maybe 5. So I'll let you know in the morning how this Thursday night worked out. And on Friday, well, I'll let you know how Friday worked out, maybe Saturday morning. But I don't see it being any hot shit. I think it's going to be pretty dead tonight and tomorrow night. There might be 1 or 2 blips of activity, but I predict it's going to be really quiet because we just had New Year's. People are hungover and people are sleeping. And I really felt like staying home tonight. But I'm out here. I'm kind of like the postman, you know, no matter what kind of weather, no matter what kind of conditions, I'm there. Instead of delivering letters, I'm delivering people, but not in the medical sense. Yeah, that was lame, wasn't it? Okay, talk to you sooner. So here it is, 5:15 in the morning, and you know, tonight was slow. It was slow and quiet, and the waits were long in between calls. I had a few calls that were pretty good. I had one that went out the peninsula to the... Actually, I had a couple that went out the peninsula. One that went out to the Brentwood Bay, and the guy was really strange, and there was a girl with him, and she seemed to be, I don't know, kind of slow or retarded or drugged or something. And he was talking to her in metaphysical terms somewhat. I don't know if he was her religious guru or something. And then I had this guy who went from a donut shop, and he went out to the Waddling Dog, Mount Newton Crossroad, which was another $40 fare, which was really good. And there was one time where I cleared in a Esquimalt and got sent to a house on a Esquimalt road, and this guy came out of the house, and then another guy came out, and they had been drinking since last year. So now it is the 2nd of January, and I've got these drunk Indians who are going downtown, and that was a gong show, let me tell you. One behind me was talking about getting into a fight with a ninja, and woo! And shit like that. This guy's making noises that were kinda alarming, shall we say. And they wanted to go to a bank machine downtown to get money, to get cover, to go into a bar. So I got them downtown, and we get to the bank machine, and then they want to pay with the Interac, but the card doesn't work because they have the wrong PIN number, and then they have to pull out another card, and we're in the middle of Douglas Street at the Bank in Montreal bank, and you know, it was just a bit of a gong show. So I really worked hard for that $9.35, let me tell you. And once they were gone, I was happy. The night altogether, I guess, turned out okay, but there was long periods of waiting. My phone is dead. My phone here is dead, flat dead. The battery only lasted till 3 in the morning. It used to last till 5. I think that the battery is beginning to get weak and fail, and maybe I'll have to go and replace my phone in a short time. I think I got till June, but there was a coupon or something saying that I could waive the early replacement fee by going in now. But anyway, I know that my contract is good until June, and then, or even sooner, I can go replace my phone with a new one, which is probably what's going to happen. But I don't mind going till June on the same phone, as long as I can still use it, and as long as it doesn't burn up the batteries. Before June. I have not recovered yet from New Year's Eve. It was, yeah, like I said, a little slow tonight, but I did reasonably well, you know. Second in zone. Maybe I should just shake out the mats and fuel it up. Shake out the mats and fuel it up. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I gotta do my exercises this morning. Shit. And I was gonna take the car into the mechanic to get that bearing fixed. I'm tired, huh? I should do all that shit. Get it over with. Get it done. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just park it. Shake the mats out, fuel it, park it, go home. Yeah, be back with you tomorrow. Oh. Okay, it's 2 in the morning. It's Friday. It is the 2nd of January. It is Taxi Vlog 338. I think I got it right this time. It's been really quiet. It's been dead. And it's been strange and bizarre. I think we're getting close to a full moon or something. Because I'm getting these people who are not usual. It's like, just let me fill you in. I got sent to this 100-year-old kind of slummy apartment building with little apartments, and I was sent there to go pick up someone by the name of Glenn. And I get there, and there's these two guys on the sidewalk, and there's a policeman. The police are out in full force tonight, and I didn't want him to see my interior light. They're stopping everyone tonight. Just before, when I was taking my last customer, or picking up my last customer, they were giving a ticket to a girl who had been riding her bicycle on the sidewalk without a helmet on. Like, fuck, go after criminals. Riding a bicycle without a helmet on should not be considered a crime. And you don't need 3 police cars to handle that, do ya? Okay, criticism of the police force completed. One of the guys on the sidewalk came up to me and said, "This is Glenn. He is going to a McDonald's that is open." And then the guy gets in, reeking of stale booze. "I gotta get some food!" Oh, fuck. And we go to the McDonald's that's open. Drive-through! Okay, we get to the drive-through, and we're about to order, and they tell us over the intercom that we cannot order because their system is now being set up. It's not set up yet, so we'll have to wait 10 minutes to make an order. And the guy says, "Well, fuck that!" Okay, so I take him. He says, "I'm gonna go inside. Now you're gonna wait for me." I said, "If I do not have another call, I will wait for you. But first, you must pay me before you go in the McDonald's. Because I'm not going to wait for you out here without having any money." "You didn't wait for me. I got money." I said, "I will wait for you if you give me enough to cover the waiting time. If I get another call while you're in the store, I will go do it. I won't be here." So, "I want you to be here." I said, "Well, just give me $5 because it was $4.95. Just give me $5. So, "You gonna wait for me?" No guarantees. Now you know my voice is all fucked up because I was imitating assholes. There you go. So I took the $5 and he got out of the car and I drove away because I didn't want to deal with him anymore. And what other oddnesses? Oh yeah, I got sent to a restaurant. And when I got there, there was 2 women and 1 man. And the man asked me how much to, and give me an address. "What's your flat rate?" I said, "I do not do flat rates." Anyway, he gave some money to one of the girls, and the 2 girls got in. Not another cop. I see blue and red flashing lights. Yes, I do see blue and red flashing lights. Fuck. What is going on? This is like Cop Central. Everything is cop tonight. Everything. Okay, well, I'll go past this. Blue and red flashing lights. They're doing a road check. Nobody's out tonight. You guys are fucking joking. Oh, man. And then the girl explained to me that it's her brother who lives in Japan. So the Japanese culture, I guess, is rubbing off on him somewhat by being overprotective. And I said, but if he was, you know, like an Oriental gentleman, he would get in the car with you ladies, and he would make sure that I drop you off at your destination, and then he would take the cab back. It's just one of those things. But so far it's been a dead night. I've had like 11 trips, and it's 2 o'clock. I've got 4 hours left to go. I don't believe I've even got my lease on yet. It's been that slow. But fortunately I had my lease from earlier this week in Interax, and everyone has paid me cash. So at least I get to take all the cash home, and I will receive a small check next week for the use of the no, I won't, because the owner of the cab is out of town for a couple of weeks, or for a week, so that way he won't owe me so much money, and I'll have it right in my pocket, so I'll be very happy with that. So now I'm gonna go get some coffee after I say hi to my buddy here. You still Wi-Fiing? Oh, I had one trip, went from 290 Regina down to Aldersmith. I'm gonna go get me a coffee so I can wake up. I'll see you soon, maybe.
Right.
Anyway, I hope yours is better than mine. Oh, I mean, I hope yours is better than mine.